Hey guys, how y'all doing? Hope you're doing great. Now, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing two products. One is the KeepKey, and the other is the KeyCard. Now, those are what we refer to as hardware wallets. Hardware wallets in cryptocurrency space, there are different types of wallets where you can store digital assets. There are soft wallets, hard wallets, hot wallets, cold wallets, paper wallets, and in this video we're going to review those two hard wallets over there. But however, if you haven't seen my two previous videos, one of them is basically a rant about the use cases of digital assets and what that means for third world countries, and the other video is about the consensus algorithm. That's another aspect of the digital asset space or the blockchain that I took a while to understand, so I helped to explain to you in that video. So guys, please go check them out and stay tuned for this video. Guys, let's jump right into it. Now we're going to start by reviewing the KeepKey hardware wallet, and then later we'll review the KeyCard. Now this KeyCard is a more rare find. I actually have this because it's for developers only, and it was sent to me all the way, but you see it doesn't have anything. The company is not even written there. It's for developers, so you can use this to launch applications, as I'll show you in a bit. So let's review the KeepKey first. Now when you go to their website, let me first define what these wallets are. Now there's different types of wallets. There's cold wallets, there's hot wallets, there's paper wallets, there's soft wallets that you can use on your mobile phone. Cold wallets basically do not connect to the internet, and they just store your digital assets away from the internet, away from any sort of connectivity. For example, if I unplug this wallet, it's essentially a cold wallet. Then hot wallets are wallets that exchanges use. They're secure, but they're used for constant transactions. So funds are sent, stored, but they can be removed at any time. So they need to be active. They need to be online the whole time. But when you unplug like a hardware wallet, it becomes essentially a cold wallet. Then you have the ones you have on your phone. You usually just key in a password and then it logs in, and that application then communicates with the blockchain to give you access to your digital assets. So some wallets support multiple digital assets, others support fewer than others. The whole purpose of the wallets is obviously to provide security so that people can save their very valued or very valuable digital assets so that they're not lost and stolen. So let's jump right into it. So the KeepKey, when you go to their website, this is it. The next frontier of crypto security. Protect your cryptocurrencies, store your private keys offline, and safeguard your assets from hackers. It's time to achieve financial freedom in the most secure way with KeepKey. And then you can hit buy now. Obviously, when you hit buy now, it takes you to their webpage. Hit this one. So you can buy. You can see there's a current sale going on with very many digital wallets. If you see the Ledger Nano X there's because I think it's Thanksgiving, so there's a lot of companies that are giving off sales. I guess that's why I'm saying $79. Now it's worth $49. Okay, let's go back here. As you scroll down the page, you see their features: stress-free security, generate and manage your private keys offline in cold storage, guarded from computer vulnerabilities, viruses, while utilizing wallet software for sale transactions. Straightforward backup and recovery. Each device generates a 12-word recovery sentence during initialization that can be used to retrieve your private keys. Have peace of mind that your funds are secure even if you lose or break your KeepKey. Here, the large display gives clarity to every digital asset sent and received on your device. Each transaction must be manually approved using the confirmation button, giving you control and visibility over your transactions. Quickly exchange your cryptocurrencies via Shapeshift integration directly from your wallet. So I just turned my screen black because there was a lot of light that was hitting my eyes, and hopefully it's more visible for you. Now available, a KeepKey secured platform built to handle all your crypto assets. Now, before you had to install a KeepKey client that you used to interact with the hardware wallet and your desktop, and you could also install an extension. So the extension will pop up the KeepKey client, and the KeepKey client will bring up this box. This box corresponds to these digits on the screen, as you can see here. So if you see these digits, so I know the password in my head, So I'll look at these digits and I'll click here. So even if someone was looking at my computer screen, they cannot figure out what the password is. Obviously, I'm not going to type it in right now, because if I do, then you'll be able to coordinate the motion of my mouse with this picture and you'll know my password. So yeah, so that's increases security. So if you don't use their KeepKey client, they've now integrated with something called Shapeshift. Now with Shapeshift, you can log on. Now with Shapeshift, you can log in with your KeepKey wallet. You can pair your device, and you can wait for the pairing, and it logs in. Lately, it's been giving some issues. Sometimes it logs in, sometimes it doesn't for some reason, but it's what it's supposed to do. Let's first go back to the page and review a bit more. So here they list the currencies that they support. They support Bitcoin, they support Ethereum, they support Bitcoin Cash, they support Litecoin, Dash, Dogecoin, Bitcoin Gold, Binance Coin, Golem. Now, when you start going into Binance Coin, Golem, you start sliding into the ERC20 tokens. If you've seen my videos about Ethereum, it has an ERC20 standard, so which allow people to create tokens, multiple tokens on the blockchain. So you have a lot of, usually platforms that list Ethereum will list multiple other ERC20 tokens, because I think Ethereum made it so easy to list tokens, as opposed to currencies like XRP that use a consensus algorithm that I think is I think quite complex, and a lot of people haven't yet delved properly into it. So you find a lot of hardware wallets, like actually the KeepKey doesn't support XRP, and obviously as a customer of the KeepKey hardware wallet, I think they should really integrate assets that people are asking for. But if you want other wallets that integrate a more diverse range of assets, then you can look at the Ledger Nano X, basically the Ledger Nano series. That would be a very good recommendation for you to acquire. So here they're going to say a hardware wallet that's as serious about crypto as you are. So whether you're a newcomer or a veteran to the crypto community, we'll have one thing in common: the critical need for secure storage of private keys for our digital assets. So KeepKey gives you PIN protection against unauthorized use, additional passphrase protection, customizable transaction speeds, limitless wallet addresses. In other words, you can create as many wallets as many wallet addresses as you want. That's like creating multiple bank accounts or multiple banks, as many as you want. So you can use it for a very huge scalable business. I mean, that's the whole intent of the blockchain. You can create as many accounts as you want. There's no limit. Become a KeepKey affiliate. Here you can, obviously, if you have like an online, if you have a channel online or some kind of blog, you can sign up for their affiliate program. You're given an affiliate link, and that goes back into some of the traditional marketing that we've been looking at. There's drop shipping, there's Google ads. Now affiliate marketing is also one of them, where you can sell things on behalf of on behalf of the creators. So as users buy from you, the creators get their share and you get a certain percentage off that purchase. So that's what an affiliate link does. And if you look into the description, I've actually linked Brave browser. I haven't linked the KeepKey wallet, but I always link the Brave browser in almost every video that I've done, so go check that out. Let me just show you the platform, the Shapeshift platform. So unfortunately it's not logging in right now, but that's not an issue. I can either way show you the platform and how it works. So when you go to Shapeshift, this is their dashboard. So if you log in with your hardware wallet, you can log in with, oh, I forgot to mention, another type of wallet is a paper wallet. A paper wallet, you have your private key stored safely somewhere or stored in your mind. Now you send, and then that paper wallet also has your public key. So you send cryptocurrency onto that paper wallet, and you just keep the paper somewhere. So it has your private key, hence it has your assets stored on the blockchain, but it's on a piece of paper. So pretty amazing stuff. So if you connect your wallets here, you can be able to see, you can use a Trezor. Trezor is another hardware wallet. The Ledger is one I've been talking about. It's not yet connected, but coming soon. So when you connect, you can see your dashboard, you can see various assets here. Now you can list, even Shapeshift has their own asset, which is FOX, but you can list others. These are ERC20 tokens. There's a multitude of tokens you can list from this list of the assets that they support. Then you can trade. They have atomic swap. They have an inbuilt exchange, so you don't need to go to another external exchange. You connect your hardware wallet, and then you can switch from different tokens, from one token to another. You can switch from one token to another. You can select, let's say you want to switch Bitcoin, or you want to switch Civic, Dash, or any other currency. You can choose from the list. It's a very big list. You can check your trade history, and then you can change your settings depending on what you prefer. You can change the currency, the default fiat currency. Fiat currency is obviously the currencies that countries use, the currencies that are not backed up by gold or any substantial assets that can be printed in multiple times. Without fiat currencies don't actually have a value on the currency itself, but the value is a sort of perceived value, because people just understand that this piece of paper can be exchanged for an asset or something that has value. But fiat currency does not actually have value. It's something without value. The value comes from faith and trust. So you can list which I didn't mean to get too serious about that one, but yeah, you can list your fiat currency here, and you can list your default digital asset that you want to be listed here. So guys, those are some of the digital wallets. I recommend a KeepKey, though it doesn't support some other currencies, but so I solidly recommend a Ledger Nano. Any Ledger Nano series, that will be a pretty good find, a pretty good use. So essentially that's what an example of a digital hardware wallet looks like. So guys, this is pretty exciting. Let us review the KeyCard. Now the KeyCard, let me demonstrate for you what it does. Let me make the screen a bit bigger so you can see clearly. Okay, so this is my phone. So you see my NFC is enabled, right? So when I hold this phone here and I tap this card here, you see it has opened up an application. Now with this application, I can use it to communicate with people. I can use it to access decentralized applications. As you can see, there's a whole list of applications that I can use, that I can select and interact with. You know, like these are some of the applications that digital assets. It's not affiliated with any company, with any centralized body, and this is a developer's card. In other words, I can program this card to, I can import an API and that application programming interface that I can then use to channel this card to open up any other application that I want, or to customize it for my own applications. And then I can also use it as a gateway. Now this is an amazing thing. You can use it as a credit card. You can load digital assets here, and when you go to a merchant accepting digital assets, you can just swipe with this card, and it can take off an equivalent amount of the digital assets that you're paying for. So that's pretty amazing. Let's just quickly go through their page. KeyCard, secure, contactless, open source hardware. Hard wallet. So it's a hard wallet as well. So KeyCard is a new type of smart card built with an open API for simple integration with crypto wallets and hardware, designed to safely send, store, receive cryptocurrencies in a seamless contactless experience. So you can buy your KeyCard here, get my KeyCard, or you can see the documentation that further explains. So here, creating a secure crypto ecosystem. So compatible with both mobile and desktop wallets, KeyCard creates a safe and trustworthy crypto ecosystem for users. It can be loaded with cryptocurrencies to be used as a debit card, and also integrate with point of sale systems for each retail crypto transactions. The point of sale is, for example, if you have a subscription online to a service, and at a particular point you're charged for money. So you can also integrate it such that it's charged at a given time, maybe at a given interval, maybe per month or per year. Do more with KeyCard. So when you go to their webpage, you can actually see a video that will explain better what they do. I muted my sound because I didn't want notifications to interrupt, but if you go to their video here, you'll be able to even understand better what it does. So this is another way of introducing you to the different use cases that are being introduced in the crypto space. So it's compatible with all major cryptocurrencies and HD BIP32. BIP is basically what it means is Bitcoin Improvement Proposals. So like an ERC20 standard, there are also other standards on the Ethereum network. There's I think ERC720. There's multiple other standards. The same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin has issues like scalability. So there's always Bitcoin Improvement Proposals that are being proposed by engineers in the Bitcoin ecosystem. So BIP32 BIP32 is a support for that particular system that's being supported. So an HD BIP32 wallet which safely stores Ethereum, ERC20 tokens, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Ripple, and any currency based on the ECDSA signatures. This is an elliptic curve digital signature algorithm. Now, if you see, the blockchain uses a hash-256 algorithm, as I talked about. Now, some blockchains or some cryptocurrencies, they use an elliptic curve cryptography. So I think this uses similar technology to that. Contactless transaction verification with NFC. The way you saw, the way I tapped on my phone to open up the app like this. Yeah, that's your NFC has to be turned on for you to do that. You can securely sign in and verify transactions and payments by tapping the keycard on your mobile device. Tap to launch. Users can launch a designed app or a URL simply by tapping their card on their phone. So there's different things you can launch without having to sign in, type your username, type your password. These are the things I'm always talking about, people. Now, actually, in the next video, I'm going to talk about something called the scatter wallet used by a currency called EOS. Now, with the scatter wallet, it's crazy. You just have a 12 word. Now, this 12 word acts as your address. People can send you money to that scatter wallet, EOS. To that address. You can use that to sign in. With the scatter wallet, you don't even need anything to do with a password or username. You go to a website that accepts login with scatter, and that's it. Even with the wallet itself, you don't need any personal information. So it's inexpensive and familiar design, designed similar to a credit card, debit card, smart cards. Smart cards are inexpensive, simple, and secure way to onboard new users. It works with desktop wallets too. So KeyCard can easily be used with a desktop application with any USB contact reader, like the way you saw my hardware wallet. If it's NFC enabled, then I can actually use it with a card. So it removes the need to sign in. Built for security, KeyCard is designed to safely store your private keys offline in an air-gapped environment. They never leave the secure element of the card and are always kept offline. So you always have your card and your keys always kept offline. They're not kept by any bank. They're not kept by anything. When you have this card, it's like you're holding multiple banks of your own. That's the whole essence. I'm not saying that I'm like holding like loads of money. I'm not, as I said, it's for development. Actually, I'm just holding for development. I'm still experimenting with it, but that's the whole idea. Then here, KeyCard hardware security is compliant with the most stringent standard common criteria ELA L5. No one will be able to access private keys even if the card is stolen. So even if the card is stolen, no one can take your money. These are amazing. If people are going to be in charge of their funds, the security needs to be seamless. The security needs to be there, such that even if you don't have access to your things, to your hardware wallets or your devices or the website or your exchange, no one can steal your money because you're in charge of it. So at least let there be a system, a decentralized or centralized system that leverages decentralized technology to keep your assets safe. So generate secrets with the built-in true random number generator. Of course, a random number generator, like the way you saw with KeepKey, keeps generating random numbers, and you can, or a password generator. Now this is the thing: an open source API, application programming interface. So both KeyCard and the KeyCard API are entirely open source and allow any developer to integrate with mobile apps, desktop wallets, point of sale retail devices, and even create their own smart cards. So that's pretty amazing. So easy to use, Java, Android and desktop, and Go SDK. So high-level classes abstract away from the most tedious tasks, including secure channel, APDU parsing, and serialization, and more. So you can check out more details on this keycard. I think it's pretty amazing. I think this cat looks like the GitHub picture. I'm not too sure, but it's pretty cool. I think I like it. Oh, you see GitHub. I don't know. Yeah, you can see if you actually type in, it's the same cat. So essentially, GitHub is just a place where you can share your code. You type in your code online. It's also available to everyone. It's like a website. So you type in your code and you can share with people. So guys, that's the review for today. I hope you understood. I hope this made a lot of sense, and I hope it put a lot of things into perspective.